What's going on, everybody? Scott Hilse here with you today. Now, before I start this video, be sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on because I answer any and all questions within the first hour of every single video. So this is a video I've been getting a lot of requests for. We're basically just going to go through and review all of your stores, me and Jared Goetz, where I'm here in Boca, so it was like the perfect opportunity to get two takes on everything because, as we keep saying, the more perspectives you have on stuff, the more successful you'll be. That's just a fact. The most successful students we've had, for sure, took pieces from every single part and always was learning. So yeah, we had all you guys submit on Instagram your stores. We got hundreds of submissions. We just randomly chose about 10. If you're lucky enough to get chosen, please take this advice seriously. We might roast you just a little bit, but we're just being honest. So let's get right into these reviews.
And even if you're not lucky enough to get chosen, like really look into what we're teaching here because it's applicable for everyone. So let's dive right in.
Absolutely.
All right, store number 1 is PakkaBoo.com. The name itself is a little bit confusing, but it's a dog shop.
So first thing you get is a pop-up wanting to sign up for their newsletter.
Be the first in the know by getting special deals and offers sent directly to your inbox. First of all, here you want to offer a discount, or you want to incentivize them to give you their email. It's not incentivizing to say, give me your email so I can give you the best deal so you can shop with us. It's like, give me your email so you can get 15% off your first order.
Absolutely.
The site looks pretty trustworthy. Color scheme looks nice. You know, the font and everything is matched up.
The transitions look great.
Let's actually check the product pages, though, and see how they would convert. And it looks like a wide range of priced products. Like this here is $550. This is a leash for almost $100. It's a pretty expensive dog leash. I don't know if I would spend that much on my dog's leash. Let's go ahead and pick this product right here.
And it's good products for sure. It's like interesting products, and like you said, it's a wide range of prices so that you can upsell, you can downsell, and all that. It's always a good idea to have a wide range of prices so that you can accompany a wide range of people and income levels.
For sure. Now on this product page, first thing I notice is that there's a lot of blank space at the top, which is useless. You know, you don't have as much here below or above the fold as you could. You do have the add to cart button above the fold, but it's barely visible down here. Also, categories, homepage, that doesn't really mean anything. That's just, you can get rid of that, or you can actually make it a category that counts.
And same with the SKU for sure.
Yeah, you don't need to have this random SKU here.
Or even the tags. I would say get rid of the tags as well.
Yeah, you pretty much want to get rid of all this stuff. You could put categories that actually make sense so people can click on them and go shop other products in that category. But the SKU and the tags are pretty much useless here. I like to typically have like an add to cart button or a buy now button that's shivering, shaking or moving. Something that's bigger, and normally something that's like bright green. But this one goes pretty well with the theme.
Now let's look at the reviews really quick. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. No reviews.
No reviews. That's never good.
Would you think it's better it would probably be better to not have any reviews tab if you don't have any reviews?
For sure. Also, if it's a dropshipping store and you're selling a generic product that other people are selling, you can import reviews from AliExpress because those are actual reviews of that product. So that's always a good way to do it. And then let's see the checkout process. Add it to cart, checkout. Load's a little bit slow, but overall, it's a pretty good site. I'd rate this like a 7.8 out of 10 on my rating. What do you give it? I
would say just around a 7.5 out of 10. Notice, I don't know if it's here or not, but they don't have any upsell or downsell. Especially if they're spending $550, you definitely want to get an upsell on that because at that point they're just looking to spend money if they're paying $550 for a smart bed.
I agree. All right, well, Pakka Boo, not bad. Not a bad store. All right. Next up, we have InfinityCastle.com.
Great name.
Infinity Castle. Interesting name.
Yeah. First thing is you got to change this photo. It's a little confusing because you got top products over like a big Mac screen, and there's just a lot of colors. There's a lot of things going on right when you go to the website. So definitely first things first, change that cover photo.
Yeah, it's like, I don't really know why you have a big Starbucks cup in your in this photo.
Right. And then you only have 2 categories, new arrivals and faith apparels, which doesn't really even fit the original photo to begin with the iPad.
So we got faith apparel and new arrivals. So this person clearly is like focused on what's trending in dropshipping, because I know I did a webinar where I showed a faith hoodie that we did $1 million on. There's somebody who's killing it with burrito blankets. So whoever's store this is, you're in the know on dropshipping products. Let's go ahead and check out new arrivals. All right, every product here has multiple U.S. flags. I'm not sure why.
I guess they have a currency converter on there.
Okay. So typically you'd want the site to automatically convert based on your IP address.
100%. You can use Best Currency Converter Pro for that.
Let's click on a product page.
I would say for the desktop version, and the mobile it wouldn't really matter, but on the desktop, right here, it's all pushed to the right. You definitely want to look into centerizing that, because it does look a little weird that it's all, pushed to the right. Even though most people on Facebook are going through mobile, you still want to optimize for both, especially if it's not a mobile-specific product.
All right, so you have add to cart and you have buy it now. Typically, themes that convert well also have a dynamic button, which would either be Apple Pay or PayPal or whatever you use most. And it would pop up right here so you can just check out. But let's click on buy it now. All right, standard Shopify checkout. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. Overall, what would you rate it, Scott?
I'd give this a 5.5 out of 10. You definitely have a lot of things to clean up. It's pretty confusing looking at it to begin with. If you are going for more of a general store, you at least want to categorize it and make sense of it more than just like posting a Starbucks cup, an iPad, and an iPhone, and then having a faith apparel and a new arrivals tab. It doesn't really make sense to me.
It's not very trustworthy to me. I'd give it a 4.8. 4.8.
There you go.
A little bit of work can get it up there, though, pretty quickly.
100%.
All right, Infinity Castle. Next up, we have thepausecleaner.com.
Definitely a one-product store.
Sounds like it. Free shipping only if you order today. This menu, you can see it on this photo, but the top menu you can't see on the first photo. We'll let it cycle again.
Yeah, that's a big no-no for sure.
If you can't see the menu, where do you go? Well, let's check it out right here. You can't even read this stuff. So if you were to go down here, what is the paw cleaner? I mean, this font is very small. I'd prefer to just have like 3 icons, like safely cleans paws, easy to use, like must have for dog owners, as opposed to like, a small paragraph here that you can barely read that doesn't catch your attention. Before and afters are cool. People can relate to this, I'm sure. You have some reviews, but where do you buy it? How do you buy it?
Where's the buy now? Come on.
Okay, so if you want to buy it, it's like you got to look, you got to figure out how to buy it. Let's see what the video looks like.
Is that a Frisbee disc?
Tired of muddy paws? Okay. Not a bad video. It looks like the paws cleaner made this at home.
Definitely, yeah.
That's okay. Dog lovers, they probably appreciate this. But you still got to figure out how to buy the product. And I believe you have to go up here to the menu that you can't read, which is not good. Yeah. So it says shop here, but it's hard to see. Let's click on shop. Now it brings you to
reusable straws.
Wait, first of all, why do you have reusable straws on here for $1.18?
Yeah, that's not even an upsell worthy product. It's not even relatable.
No, you got to get rid of the reusable straws 100% and just send them to this page. So this page entirely needs to go. It needs to go. The straws, no point. And then you could upsell straws afterwards if you'd like to, but that's kind of a weird thing to upsell when you're buying a paw cleaner. But it should go straight to this page when you click shop because it's your only product. Here, a little bit messy, like this is just randomly off-centered. Color and size are both above the buttons, and then quantities to the left of the button. You have the add to cart button's and not a very bright green. It's like a kind of a dull green. You want it to stand out more and be bigger because it's still hard to see.
Yeah, in my opinion, since this is a one product store, you should pretty much make it as simple as possible. He had to click at least 3 clicks just to get to the page where you could just buy it. I mean, if you want to increase your conversions, it only makes sense to put the buy now and the product on the first page. And in my opinion, you should just get rid of the shop button. And yeah, I mean, you should just like clean this up a bit so that it's way more simpler. So that instead of people taking 3 clicks to order the product, make it 1.
Yeah. Let's go to the add to cart button and see what happens. So it brings you here. This should just bring you right to the checkout because you're not shopping around on this website. You already have a quantity selector there. And then typical Shopify checkout, so this is fine. The paw cleaner guy or girl, whoever made this page, nice job trying and making the video, and like it's a cool product, but like you can't read the menu, so that's not good. It's a cool product, and I you worked hard on the video, so that's nice. Way too many clicks to buy. I give this one a 4.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd do a 5 out of 10.
All right, we got next up miracle-pen.com. I'm not a big fan of the dash in the domain personally.
Me neither.
Okay. So this one seemed to have loaded a little bit slow right off the bat.
There's barely anything to load, so that's a bad sign from the beginning.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things on the left side. It's a very messy website, and it's a little too simple. On that last website I was saying simplify. This is a little too simple. You literally have a photo of it and no description. And then you have a privacy policy, a refunds and cancellation tab, a terms of service, a contact us, a FAQ, and track your order. You have more information about your website than you do about the product you're selling itself.
Yeah, and like this right here is pretty useless. Like this doesn't do anything for
100%.
me. This should be, so this right here should be at the top if you're going to keep this format so that you can have buy it now above the fold. This should be a video of the product using, and it should be underneath. Subscribe to our newsletter, get rid of it, or put it like at the very bottom and have a pop-up. Give us your email for 15% off. Let's continue onward with this. First of all, the add to cart button is hard to see. You never want a white button with a color around it. It's like you got to look for it.
And there's only one product, so it should be buy now.
Should be buy now. Yeah, I think that'll do it for Miracle Pen. What would you rate it? I don't want to be the harsh one.
I'm going to say a 2.5 out of 10.
All right, next up we got SplashDeals.club. This must be a club. Let's see if it's a membership site. I'm imagining like a Costco. Okay.
I'll say off the bat, you generally want to stick with a .com just for SEO purposes and longevity. I personally have never had a store without a .com. Have you had a non-.com one?
No.
Yeah, it's always way better, especially for the trust factor too. .com is always going to be way more trustworthy than any of the other dots.
So to me, this is confusing because it's called SplashDeals.club, so you think it's like a membership site or like it has a lot of different products and there's all these different deals. But here you have like kind of a banner with like today's deals written in like text over a video, and then the video is just of like some guy and a girl using a hammock. So I mean, if anything, if you're gonna sell this hammock, that's great. But you want to call it like superhammock.com or like thebesthammock.com or outdoorhammock.com or whatever it is. Splash Deals and a single product store don't really go together. So, but it's not a bad job showing the product. Bug-free hammock, fast and easy to set up, breathable, not terrible, but there should be buy buttons all over the place.
Yeah, I would also take off this last little black bar right here. It kind of like throws off the flow in my opinion because it's like black bar, and then it showcases a few pictures and then another one right there. It kind of looks a little messy. So that for sure I would just take off. Yeah,
a little too much info. Like I would have buttons like, to go to the product page. Down here you finally have where they can buy. But it just says add to cart. Again, and guys, I'm going to stress this a lot. Like the buy it now or add to cart button should always be like a bright color 100%. So you can see it.
And always have dynamic checkout. That's huge.
And dynamic checkout is just like if you're using PayPal all the time, PayPal will automatically come up. Or if you use Google Pay will come up. Or Amazon Pay, etc. Let's go ahead and click Add to Cart, see what happens. Now it brings you to a useless shopping cart. It should go right to checkout. And I'm not saying useless to be mean, but like I just mean like you can change your quantity right here. So what's the point of this page? It's just friction, strictly friction. What do you got for this one?
I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Like I definitely see where you're going with it. It just needs a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of cleaning up. But you're going in the right direction for sure. I would say you're on the right path, and you're definitely going to find success in this if you just keep going. And maybe it's not even on this product, but I mean, I'd say by far the most important thing you need to do is change that domain, because .club makes no sense.
Yeah, I'd say it's just a confusing dynamic. You're here for splash deals, and you have a hammock only. So, like, that alone knocks off, like, 3 points in my book. Plus a few of the other things, I give it, like, a 6.2 out of 10. All right, splash deals. You got some things to work on. All right, retro G case. What do we got here?
All right, the classic Game Boy case.
The Game Boy case. I like how it has a buy it now button up here. 2 words can define our case. Epic protection.
The only case that your iPhone needs.
iPhone, you want to put a lowercase I there?
Yeah.
Not to be too picky. This is a good banner.
Yeah, the side looks pretty good.
Does buy now button work? Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. See it in action. The branding looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
The red button works. It's noticeable.
But you should definitely also have it on the bottom of the home page, the actual product page. I mean, the product checkout page, so that they're able to check out at the bottom instead of having to either click the buy now or having to click the retro G case on the top right there. That doesn't really make too much sense to me. I would get rid of the retro G case, in my opinion, and then keep the home. And then if they want to buy it, they're going to click the buy now on the home page, or they're just going to buy it at the bottom, but with the dynamic checkout that you have right here.
So you think that they shouldn't have this page at all?
No, I'm saying they should have this page, but they should also have it be able to check out on the home page as
so
well.
They can go right to the checkout.
Yeah, I don't really see it necessary to have the tab up here when you have multiple buy now buttons on the home page, because the less tabs, the better.
I like how they have an add to cart button that pops up down here.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's good.
That's good.
That's really good.
A lot of information. I mean, it's a pretty nicely built site overall.
Definitely.
This button I would make red with white text, not white with red text. Again.
Definitely, this is a classic AliExpress move. You want to eliminate the 4 for sure, and you just want to display the model number because it says 4 iPhone, and then the capital P for sure, so it doesn't look a little phony.
Yep. And then they got the dynamic checkout, which is good. Let's click add to cart. Now it's asking for my email to add it to cart.
Classic.
That I don't do that. Do you do that?
I tried it for a bit, and I found that it actually hurts the conversion rate, because in general, it's like people are used to like Amazon, so it's like, or just a regular site. It's like, why do I need to, just to add it to cart, why would I need to add my email if this is a legitimate site? I understand from your perspective, you're trying to collect emails, and this is how you increase retargeting and all that, but I think this might have worked a couple years ago, but this just screams dropshipping to me.
And you're going to collect their email if they buy from you. Or if they even add to cart and they put their email in, you'll get that email address. And if you have a Facebook pixel, you're going to be able to retarget them. This is going to hurt your conversion rate, 100%. I'd give this about a 7.8 out of 10.
I give it 7 out of 10, personally, yeah. Good job, whoever that was.
Retro G Case. Nice work.
That was a really good one.
All right. We have, next up is Plucksy or Plucks?
Plucks.co. You forgot the M.
Plucks.co. Could be Plucksy.
Yeah.
Could be Plucks. Ooh.
Yeah. So right off the bat, if I saw this, like when
wait, they got the fidget spinner.
They got the fidget spinner.
This is good. Electronics and gadgets.
Electronics and gadgets.
Premium gift ideas.
So when someone comes to the website, it's best to actually like gain their interest. It seems like this is geared more towards like when like track your orders and stuff like most people come to your website don't care about tracking their orders when they haven't ordered anything to begin with, and then you got eager for a sneak peek, sois muy. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. Like this whole thing's pretty confusing. It doesn't even look like an e-commerce website. It kind of looks like a some sort of software company, honestly, until you like start looking into it deeper. So like the trust factor for me instantly is way down.
This looks like a logistics company to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got an airplane flying. Maybe a travel agency is a woman doing yoga. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, now we have products. Aching for more? Have our emails in your inbox. We don't spam.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, so you need first of all, you want to pop up. You want to You need to incentivize people to give you their precious email addresses. They don't care about your business enough to just give you their email address. They're not aching for more, especially not after seeing this airplane and this random picture of a building with Sois Moi on it. Nobody's aching for more of that. All right. So we have men's products, women's products, and electronics and gadgets. Let's see what they got here. So for men's products, we have a cuddle pillow.
You got a woman right on the cuddle pillow for the men's products. And you only have 2 men's products. And why is this luggage baggage strap? Why is that specific to men? This doesn't make any sense.
Neither of these are men's products.
No.
Women?
Oh, if it's men, okay.
Okay, they also have the pillow. They have a dye chalk comb. Okay, fair enough. A mini spray bottle and an ionic hairbrush. They must have some good gadgets on here because I'm not seeing anything.
I'm hoping fidget spinners. Okay.
Okay, they have you have about 7 total products on here and 3 categories, and most of them are listed on each category.
Yeah.
That's not great. Let's go ahead and check this because it's listed on every category.
Let's also note that you had a picture of a fidget spinner and you don't have fidget spinners available to buy. So
yeah.
And I wouldn't have fidget spinners available to buy. I leave that trend in 2016.
Also, this site loads pretty slow. We'll check out a load speed test on it just to see if I'm right about that. There's nothing here. Luggage, bungee strap, no description. Add to cart is very dull and small.
Huge gap between the price and the checkout.
Yeah.
And it says effective price. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
Effective price. Yeah, I don't know what that
and
means
subtotal.
Either. Let's check what this load speed was. Did I have that tab open still? No, I don't remember what it was. Web page test. .org. Let's check it out.
So this is webpagetest.org. You can come here and you can test how fast it takes for a certain page on your website, or you're just like your homepage on your website to load, and this is how you know if you need to optimize your videos or your GIFs or your photos in order to make it load quicker, because the average person gives a website 2 to 3 seconds, and if it doesn't load in those 2 to 3 seconds, they just leave because the attention span of the human mind is at an all-time low and it's only getting lower.
Yep, and this website will actually give you like really in-depth analytics. For this sake, we're just going to look at the amount of seconds it takes. It picks 3 places around the country to test from, so it's not just one place. It looks like it's taking pretty long so far. Let's check. If it's anything over 5 seconds, you're not in good shape. Like, you want to be 3 or under, like Scott said. Anything over 5 is in really bad shape. It's still testing, though, so let's see. All right. So, whoa.
21 seconds.
Wow. Wow. That must be... Okay, so you must not have optimized any of the images on this website. They must be full size. The GIF is probably full size. It's running test 2. Let's see if test 2 even came up yet. Test 2, 19.3 seconds. That's not good. And 18.6. All right. So, Mr. or Mrs. Plucks, you can't make money with this website. You're going to have to make some changes if you want to make money with this website. To be honest, whoever has this website, I'd probably just start over. Just make a new website, because there's so many things you got to change here that it's not even really worth changing. I give this a 1.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I was going to give this maybe a 2 out of 10. When he says start over, like literally start over, get a brand new domain, because Plucksy.co Doesn't make any sense. It looks like you might have put a good amount of effort into this actual website, but we saw it's a 20-second load time, and then for some reason, you're telling them you're asking them if they're aching for more to just give you their mail, and it says we don't spam. Specifically, if someone said that to me, I just assume that they're gonna spam me because like why else would they even mention that? It doesn't make sense. So yeah, definitely like 1.8 out of 10.
Hey, if it's your first store or even your whatever, props for trying.
Yeah,
but it's really bad.
Almost everyone who's gotten into dropshipping has made a store like this, and it's you just learn. This is how you learn. I just take it as you will, take it with a grain of salt, but this is how you learn. You actually did it, so don't feel bad about that. You just got to remember you're ahead of like 99% of the people in the world because most people don't even attempt dropshipping.
But the only person that'll buy from this store might be your mom.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So thanks, Plucks, for submitting that. I hope you got some good feedback.
One thing I want to mention to all you guys out there, when you're asking for people to look at your store and ask them what they think of it, don't ask your friends and don't ask your family. Like literally just try to find strangers on the internet and be like, what do you think of the store? Because your friends and family care about your feelings, strangers don't. And even if you say like give me the harsh truth, they're still going to hold back a little. So if you want the real honest truth about a website, I totally recommend asking strangers over your friends and family.
Yep. All right, next we got youriphoneCaseShop.com. Spring sale, 20% off entire order. Use code SPRING at checkout. Limited time offer. If you could, just make that go across the top. You don't need 2 lines for that. It takes up a bunch of space for no reason.
Right.
Is it still spring?
No, now it's summer. Well, technically it's spring, but it's going to be summer in a month.
All right. Well, when it's summer, update that to summer. So, phone cases, you could, women's cases, men's cases, I guess you could do that, but...
Okay, now this doesn't make any sense. We are a Los Angeles, California-based company built by the ground up, not by us, but by our genuine and loyal customers. Your iPhone case shop is a result of many years spent looking for the most fashionable, elegant, premium quality cases in the market. Yeah, the about us is a little weird. That's kind of weird how you said, like, we didn't build this, but our customers did.
Built by the ground up. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you're not the best copywriter, but you tried. You're trying to give yourself a brand image. Definitely want to change that up, though, a little bit.
And then you put right here again that we truly believe you. So you say that you spent many years looking for the most fashionable, elegant, premium quality cases in the market, and then right below that you go, we truly believe we carry some of the most fashionable, elegant, premium quality cases in the market, just to reassure us that that is true. I would definitely take that out immediately, for sure.
Yeah, I don't really think you need much of any. If you're going to have this section in the About Us and our guarantee, you want this to be powerful. You want this to represent your brand. You don't want people to think you just kind of like wrote it out just to put it there and put like a generic picture of like 4 people on customer support on laptops with little mouse pieces.
And you probably want these on tabs, honestly. Like I wouldn't really put this on the homepage.
Unless it was like, our mission, like we use repurposed wood and we're saving sea turtles.
Right.
Like that's not really a selling point. You'd want to just keep it up here on a tab. But let's check out the rest of it. Let's look at women's cases.
Yeah.
I mean, I would buy this case. I don't think it's necessarily just for women, but
yeah,
the interesting choice. I don't know if I'd put them on separate pages.
I'd also say your product selection in general, it's kind of like pretty bland. I don't really see any of these cases going like massively viral. Like all you guys know, I had my anti-gravity case go viral, and that's only because it had an actual unique feature to it that people were attracted to. This is kind of like very similar cases that you can find at Walmart or Amazon for like 30% of what you're charging for it.
Yeah, and if you're drop shipping cases and you have a selection, you should have a bigger selection too, because there's so many cases out there. There's a lot of cool ones. Let's check out one of them here. So
you got the material again. You want to change that to iPhone for sure.
Yep. You want to change this button, make it a red button with white text. Got some conversion features here. 83 sold, selling fast. 83 sold when? Got reviews. That's good. Are they of the same case? Yeah, they look to be. Not bad. Overall, I would give this. I'll give it a 5.4 out of 10.
I was thinking about 4.5 out of 10.
All right, your iPhone case shop. Thank you for submitting that. All right, next one. We got 3 sites left here. You have golfereliteco.com.
Alrighty.
And I love golf. Scott likes golf too. I always beat him when we play. So this will be a fun one to look at. All right. So
Load speed was a little funky.
a little funky on the load speed. Want discounts? Exclusive discount code directly to your inbox. We will not spam you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why people keep putting.
I don't understand. There must be someone out there teaching that.
Also, you have a pop-up on the right, which is just like sitting here in front of everything. This should pop up right in the middle. It should say, get 15% off your order today. And then it should say, enter your email, and it says, if you click the X, it should say, no, I don't want a discount. Like, that's it. Simple. Give me 15% off today or nothing. You're selling a free golf putting laser. In my opinion, golf is an expensive sport. So, for a golfer, I would feel weird getting. I would think it's a very cheap product.
Yeah.
I'd rather actually spend money on a product for golf.
At least $20, maybe even $30. I could see this product actually going viral if with a right video with the right targeting. You're onto something here for sure. If I was you, I would honestly just simplify it and get it down just to that. Just try that laser pointer because here, let's look at their other products too.
Okay, we got a catalog here.
Yeah.
But it's 50% off the entire store, but
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
free. That's a little bit confusing.
That's a little bit confusing. Yeah, so
Click here to get a free and 50% off the entire store. That's a little bit confusing.
that's actually very confusing.
Okay, we'll go back real quick.
Like I could see this product taking off with a good upsell. Like you could upsell the golf training swing guide, but I wouldn't make this entire website just for 4 products because I don't really see the cleaning brush and the ball claw making you a millionaire anytime soon. It's only $7 products. I would definitely focus on your best product, which for some reason you're not even charging for at this point, and then just see what happens from there.
Yeah, and just make it easy for them to buy it, and then upsells on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I'll give it a 4.2 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 out of 10.
All right, OneDealThunder.com.
Deal Thunder.
Let's go, One Deal Thunder. See what we got. All right, we have a very pixelated photo of somebody holding up an iPhone and what looks to be, just because I know because I've sold this product, a projector. Now, you can't really tell from the photo what it is, but this man is holding it and it's very pixelated. You want to have a high. This represents your page. You land on it. You need something very high quality.
Yeah.
I've actually sold a lot of this product, so it works.
So I'm familiar with this theme. Right here on mobile, this is going to push off of the mobile screen. So you definitely want to get that centerized for sure. And so that's one issue right off the bat. But that's a great photo right there for sure.
I think this is a little too big. It's good to have like trust badges, but in my opinion, it doesn't need to be like so in your face. Also, there's like a random pulsating dot.
Yeah, that's
back there.
super strange. Huh. And then
Let's see what other products they have.
no dynamic checkout either.
Okay, you have one product, but your menu says products. About us, we at One Deal Thunder believe the customer should come first, not the business. That's why we offer high-quality deals, one at a time, at outstanding discounts. We work directly with manufacturers to offer you the absolute lowest price.
That's actually my copy. That's my exact
It's
copy.
fine. It's fine.
So this is what I meant earlier in the video when I was saying like you really don't want to put shipping time 10 to 25 days on the checkout page. If you're gonna mention that, you want to mention that in the About Us with a good description. So he was taking my copy where I was basically saying like because these deals are so great and because we get such large volume, expect shipping times to be about 2 weeks. But it's super strange. You have a products tab when you only have one product, so I'd get rid of that immediately, right off the jump.
So overall, you have a pixelated photo here. Your products tab brings you just to one product. This stuff's not bad. I think that this is a little bit large in my opinion with a random pulsating thing back here. It brings you to a cart page, which you don't need.
No dynamic checkout.
No dynamic checkout until... Oh, wait, let's see if we can go back here. See if there's dynamic checkout here.
Yep.
Here there is, okay. I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
I'm thinking more like a 4 out of 10.
Ooh, maybe I'm getting generous toward the end. All right, guys, we got the last store coming up. Are you ready for this one? Mart Spree.
MartSpree.com.
MartSpree.com. Now this could be either really good or really bad. It's an interesting name.
Oh yeah. All right, so you got the smallest logo that's ever been made up here, and then tell the experience isn't even centerized.
This is a logo of somebody's mouth.
Tell the experience.
Tell the experience.
Somehow that's off-centered. I would say definitely make that a little larger and centerized.
I don't think that a general dropshipping store, I don't think a mouth really works.
No.
That doesn't scream deal.
And then there's a huge space in between the collection list. And there's no really like any information about what they're even looking at. And then you got a whole array of colors. You got blue, you got gray, you got green, you got white.
And you can just follow us on Facebook. You don't have any other social channels. You got 2017 copyright. I mean, this screams I don't trust this store.
Yeah.
Screams it. Let's see what they got. Let's just maybe they're only driving traffic to the product pages. Let's give them a benefit of the doubt. This Comedone acne remover. Let's check it out.
Visitors right now 530. All right. I don't know if you can adjust that in whatever app you're using, but I would never believe that 530 people are looking at this product right now.
Now, although this doesn't look very good, this could convert well because it's giant. Yes, I want one. This is unreasonable, but this could work for certain types of consumers. There's nothing to distract you on the product page. I like how there's no menu up top. You got everything's above the fold. This probably looks good on mobile. The product page probably converts at a decent rate, to be honest with you.
The countdown timer is a little long, in my opinion. I usually stick with maximum like 36 hours, like 3 days, 8 hours. That's a lot of time to think.
The color scheme's could be better.
Definitely.
Let's see what happens here. It brings you to a shopping cart. I would just go right to checkout, but it does have dynamic checkout, which is good. So let's just see what they do with shipping, and we'll go back. There are no shipping methods available for your cart or address.
So maybe they don't deliver to America?
I don't think that's possible. Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's a first for me.
Okay, well, that's going to kill your conversion rate.
Not being able to order.
So, I'm going to give some real feedback here. Aesthetically, not good. Like, you land here, the logo means nothing. There's a bunch of white space at the top. The color scheme doesn't work. But I've built some pretty ugly sites that convert really well. And I'll tell you that having a giant green button that stands out at you, not having a bunch of distractions up here. Like, I've built pretty ugly sites like this that have converted at like 8%. So, although it's not a good looking site, it may speaking about conversion rates alone, it may convert well, except for the fact that you can't ship to the United States, which just kind of kills it. My overall rating here may be a little bit higher than the ratings of the stores that looked better, but still is not going to be a good one. I'm going to give this store a 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry if whoever owns this, but this is not that great. You have a lot to do with the color scheme, the logo, the theme, the products, and just the overall, like, the display of everything. Like, your product pages are good, but everything else needs a serious amount of work.
I agree with you. I think there was not a lot of effort put into this, really trying here with this website. Just from my experience, I've had ugly sites like this that convert, but yeah, I think we'll be a little bit off on the rating on this one.
Yeah.
But cool. Well, that was the last site.
Definitely.
What do you think?
I think, thank you guys so much for submitting it. We had, like I said, at least 200-300 people submit. Use this as a flagship for your own store. Like, I'm sure a lot of these things, especially the add to cart, a lot of these things can be applied to your store. Let's see, a lot of people have that. They don't have the dynamic checkout even. Like, dynamic checkout is an instant sales booster, and it's free. It's completely free. So that for sure. Definitely always roll with a .com domain. Don't, even if you think you really like this domain where it's like, one store now or something, and they don't have the .com, just find something else. You want that .com, especially for long term. You're not going to get ranked on Google if you don't have a .com. Well, it's going to be harder to get ranked on Google, that's for sure. And then, overall, you want the big add to cart button, and then like he was saying, it's like if you're going to charge for shipping, you definitely want to incentivize them to buy 2 if you're charging for shipping, so that they get free shipping for buying 2. Therefore, your average order value goes up. What else do you need to have to add?
That was most of the things that we went over. Guys, like, sometimes it takes a second set of eyes, but if you submitted the site, like, just go through your website. Pretend you're a consumer. Would you trust your own site? Check to see your load speed. Load speed is huge. Like, if it's more than 5 seconds, you pretty much can't be profitable. It's very tough. If you're at 20 seconds like the one store was, like, it's almost impossible. Make sure everything works. And, having an add to cart button page a lot of the times causes friction. And other than that, you said pretty much everything. So, definitely commend you guys for submitting your stores and putting it on the line. Hope you got value. And everyone pay close attention to how we rated these stores, because all of these lessons could be used for your store too.
And I want to add one more thing. You said that you want them to go through their website and see if they would buy it. Again, I would strongly encourage you to just send it out to a bunch of strangers and ask if they would buy it, because people can be pretty biased to what they're making. A lot of people, they'll build a website and they'll feel good about it because, we built a website. Well, it doesn't matter what you feel about your product, doesn't matter what you feel about your website. It only matters what the people you're targeting feel about it. And that's something you should never, ever forget. Don't get emotionally attached to your design, to your products, or anything, because all that matters is them, not you.
Right on. Awesome.
Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Many more to come.
See you guys.